to record while boom.
Okay.
So this is the thing I wanted to test.
Mm-hmm.
See how long it records it, and then I just want to dump the recording. So
Okay.
what
Um,
what year are you in at Eastern?
I'm in my last year. I have one more semester after this, and I'll graduate.
I have after this I'll have 5 classes left, but half time, that's
Okay.
2.5 years or
So,
2.5 semesters.
so you'd be done in the summer?
No. No,
You'd be
because
done.
I take 2 classes a semester.
Because you
I've
work
been
a full
doing
time
this
job,
for 11 years.
taking 2 classes a semester.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, divide 124 classes by
Oh,
4.
dude.
That's
Okay.
how many years you have to go to school.
I mean, you're in already a career, so I guess it's just
I'm in aerospace. Like my company overhauls landing gear. Everybody assumes that I have a master's degree in something. I networked my way into it without a degree. And so and actually though, the president of the company that I work for now has no degree. The VP of business development and global strategy, no degree. Like it's interesting because it's fairly, aerospace is kind of specific, but
Mhm.
yeah, I have the job that a lot of kids hope they get someday when they go to college. And then, but there are still places that I could apply who would be like, no degree, no dice, even with
Yeah.
20 years of aerospace experience, like a lot of the upper echelon at like Delta and American, but and I get it. You have to have a vetting
You have
process.
that piece of paper. Yep, that's the name of the game. That's why I'm getting it, so I
Yeah.
can be in the position you're in right now.
What are you gonna go for?
I'm actually not very. I'm pretty open minded. I'm doing human resource, I think. So I'm gonna go in that side of business. We'll see how that goes. I mean, it looks good on paper, but on practice, I don't know how that'll go. But I don't know much about IP, so I was just gonna like talk to you, maybe like point me in a direction to like. I'll probably speed myself up, watch some YouTube videos, read some articles on IP, so I can ask the right questions and not waste your partner's time. But I feel like you already have a background knowledge.
Well, yeah, and so the only questions that I think that I think we need to ask him, because it's
Uh-huh.
really like his story
Okay.
is 100%. So this is, admittedly, I'm lazy and I'm busy, and
Hey, you're preaching to the choir. You said YouTube video. I said hell yeah.
yeah. So my theory is we're gonna ask this guy, okay, hey Todd, will you tell us your story? Because he got a great story. He was selling to just so you have a little backstory. He was selling to a retailer. He
Uh-huh.
he has a theater chair manufactured in China. They're reclining home theater chairs. This dude does custom home theater installs, or he used to, and now he manufactures these cool chairs, and they're like the chairs that you see at Imagine Theater. Like it's a home theater chair, and they recline. They've got lighted cup holders. They've got charging stations. So if you're putting 6 chairs in your basement because you got a big screen, you
Yeah.
buy them from Best Buy, and if you buy them from Best Buy, they're his chairs. So what happened to him?
Oh.
Right, it's cool. It's a cool gig. He started it as a side business, and then COVID hit, and he got canned. So it turned into his full-time gig. He's like, man, this was just supposed to be a little money maker on the side, and now I've got to turn. Now he's a national retailer. So he has them made in China. They're shipped to a warehouse in Seattle. Well, one of his biggest retailers, like his chair is called like the Revelation.
Uh-huh.
His like fleet admiral chair, like the one that he sells the most of, right? It's called the Revelation
Uh-huh.
or Revolution, excuse me, I
Uh-huh.
think. Well, so he is selling it to this pretty deep, good sized retailer.
Uh-huh.
Well, he finds out this retailer contacted the company that makes his chair in China.
And just
They
bypass
had,
him.
and they called their chair the Revolution. Like they are lazier than I am. They put zero effort into this, and they just stole. And Todd's like, and they still do business with him. They still buy his other products. And I'm like, how are those
That's
meetings now? He's like, they're pretty awkward. So he didn't, but
wow.
he didn't trademark the name. He didn't copyright the chair. He didn't
No,
patent it.
that's a great story. This is going to be so much better, and I think more informational than actually me and you doing our own research.
Like the odds of me reading 1,000-page paper that you and I wrote are zero. I would have been phoning that in so
No,
hard.
I would
I
probably
write
just
I write
yeah,
really fast. I could have done it in 2 hours, but at
yeah,
least maybe somebody will watch this, and hopefully the
yeah,
professor's like, okay, well that was fun. And
yeah.
so we're just going to talk for like 30 minutes. He's going to be in a hotel in Toronto. It's probably going to be horrible, but he's at a
Okay.
trade show. So like this is entrepreneurship. What else? How great is all that?
Um, do you? It's recording right now. Are you able to deal with the recording real quick?
Okay, so